Today, we are on day 9 of the Earn More Money challenge. I believe you're on track. You're just not listening, but taking massive action. Today, our topic is on the sabotaging aspects to your money dreams. That which stops you from getting to your big, hairy, audacious goal. If my money is not growing, it's causing me pain. I multiply my earnings this year. The pain is present on the inside. You may ignore it, you may overlook it, you may assume it, you may want to act a part that moves as if there's no pain, but it's present right in there. At its given time, it's going to erupt. It is why I call you to be present, to pay attention on your money dynamics in 2022, and to join us on this movement of earning more money. Money is a critical aspect in our lives. It plays a very critical aspect in our lives. We can't afford to ignore it. And remember, at the end of this audio, yesterday I forgot to remind you. So I'm reminding you right at the beginning to grab your self-evaluation workbook. Yeah, if you go right down where the description is, you'll find a link to your self-evaluation workbook. Evaluate that which you're doing in line with what we are covering here so that you see, am I in line and doing what I'm supposed to do as regards multiplying my earnings this year? So I want to speak about your money shadows. What are your money shadows? We all possess a shadow side that represents those parts of ourself that are hidden, secret, and disowned. And these aspects are literally fragmented parts of ourselves that remain unclaimed and therefore disconnected from our whole self. And you see, we learn at a very early age to put our best face forward in order to get our needs met or avoid rejection. And this is costly to the self because it causes us to feel we are not seen, we are not loved, we are not appreciated for who we are. So, with regards to money, this shadow side contains a great deal of what is real and true for us around money. So, this masking, there's a mask that we put on, but in there, it's where the real story is. So, those hardwired unconscious pattern beliefs around money which drive our financial decisions in ways we might not even be aware of. So when it comes to money, there is someone who is on the driver's seat, that shadow side of you that is hidden. You don't know it, you can't touch it, you can't access it, but it's driving your money behavior. So money shadows show up. They show up and they are active, but you are not aware of them and manifest as shadow energy in your present day lives and relationship with money. For example, you find you have excessive fear and anxiety around spending and expenses. So you hoard money, you hoard it, or you have extreme aversion to any form of budgeting or any form of accounting for your money, or you actually have extreme fears on actually reaching out and earning money. You do work but you can't charge for it if, appropriately, or you cannot even negotiate for your pay. effectively. You're constantly undervaluing yourself, undervaluing your product. You find you are the one who, when you quickly run with the word, we are affordable, we have discounts, we have, yeah, always want to downplay you. Difficulty in discussing money, even with your spouse or your children. When you hear this subject, money, a part of you coils off and you just don't want to show up. Or you find that you actually look smart. You're being commended in the office. But that takes away, you want to disappear. You want the ground to open and you disappear because you don't want to be associated with something that has to do with money. Or maybe they'll think I'm spending a lot on myself. Shadow side of you. Those shadows. If we are to heal our relationship with money, we must learn to embrace its shadows as well as its lights. Shadows like this, we must be able to face them and speak to them, name them, for us to be able to move forward. And we also have to embrace the lights. Within you, there are those aspects that actually could help you attract more money. Money comes from within, but you are not aware of the lights. So you are not able to use them to tap into your creativity so that you can attract more money. So you leave money on the table. You go with proposals. How you present it and present yourself and how you pitch leaves money on the table. The next person who has less qualifications, less expertise wins the game. Your money lights that are left untapped. For money is like a mirror that reflects the energy of its beholder. Can you spot your money shadow? Are there certain situations with money that keep showing up in your life, but you just don't seem to know what to do? Is your money shadow the reason why we started the Earn More Money Challenge on 11th of January 2022, but you just can't seem to have taken any action to improve your bank balance? What is your big, hairy, audacious goal? Let's start from there. What are you doing about it? What is your specific plan of action to achieve it? So I want to share with you about facing your money shadow. Yeah? Any area of your life that remains off limit. And facing your money shadow, that shadow aspects that represents your unconscious, a part of your mind that contains repressed aspects of you. How can we change this? You start by getting out of the money closet. Getting out of the closet. This thing that I cannot speak about money, that I have to show myself this way, but really what is going on the inside, I'd rather enter my pillow, cover myself with my duvet, and cry in there, wipe my tears, come out and look the part of a GM, but general manager of this or the other, or Doctor Who and the other. Yet you're paining. You cannot reach out. You actually are aware, oh, profit acumen exists, but I can only look at them on Facebook and never reach out to them because I don't want to be known. I'd rather die with my pain. Money closet. Get out of that money closet, which is the first step to breaking free of your money shadow. Raise your hand. Raise your hand and say, I need help. I was also helped. My money transformation began with the money coaching process. I went through the process myself. To be a money coach, I had to be exposed to what I give my clients. And that is where I got my breakthrough. You need a breakthrough too on your money. We were meant to all win with money. If you are not winning with it, what is your money shadow? Breaking free of your money shadow. You have everything to gain by doing this, and increasingly more to lose if you continue to keep the deadbolt locked on the door. Open that door. Open it for the sake of your children. What happens when you do not deal with your money shadows? You pass them on to the next generation. The next generation who we are educating so that when they retire, they become dependents. We have to stop this in this generation. And today, many people are meeting their financial breaking point. The stakes are getting higher and higher and higher. And the consequences are far greater. Lifestyle diseases because of money pressures, mental problems because of financial issues. Let's open that door. Get inside that closet. Financial planning is not enough. It will never be adequate to solution of the money issues that cause financial conflict, self-sabotage, disharmony in relationships, marriages are breaking, people who love each other cannot look at each other anymore because of money. Break that closet. Get to discover what are the shadows that are taking charge. They are on my driver's seat. Whenever the doorway of any subject or issue is closed or off limit, we remain trapped on the other side, without access to what might be possible, including solutions, understanding, healing, and earning more money. It's possible if we open the door closet. Shadows are the breeding ground for fear, limitation, misunderstanding, pain. And shadows are a main reason why we don't earn more. Because one of the aspects of the shadow is a scarcity mindset. And it's the next thing I want to talk about today. The scarcity mindset is a severe problem in our society, and most people have it at some level. When we start to acknowledge a problem, we begin to heal it and process it naturally and organically. And when we talk about the scarcity mindset, here I'm referring to your money shortage mindset. Are you operating from a money shortage mindset? What mindset are you operating with? What is your mindset? Even as you embark on this earn more money challenge, what mindset are you operating with? If you are brought up poor or middle class, like I was, and many people are, the current middle class, many were brought up poor or middle class. So you are likely to spend the rest of your life with this same mindset if you do nothing about it. It's called a money shortage mindset. You think there is a shortage of money. You're living with these statements and they are reflecting in your life. The statements of money does not grow on trees. There is no enough money. Money is the root of all evil. The rich are corrupt or have done something. The rich are actually denying the poor. That kind of mindset. So our minds can be very powerful. Can be very powerful wealth building tools when used the right way. You need to know how to use it. And you need to know how do you eradicate this money shortage mindset that is holding you back. It's true that conquering your mindset around money has the power to bring more abundance and stability than you ever thought possible. Our children do not need panicking parents because of money. Yes? And that is where we are operating. You find when January started, many parents were so worried, making noise all over the house because school fees needs to be paid. The generation doesn't need that. A home needs joy, and the joy needs to come from within you. Yeah? And when you tackle money problems, you're able your family is able to see a different side of you. The pressures between couples, it has to change. It has to change in this generation, starting with you. Starting with you, discovering your money shadow, and with that, working on your money mindset. So I encourage you to begin your transformation process by booking your discovery call. At the end of this video, like I said at the beginning, I'll post the link for you to grab your self-evaluation workbook. And as you grab your self-evaluation workbook, I'll equally put a link there for your discovery call. You book your discovery call. It is a diagnostic process. When you book your call, you'll find a discovery call questionnaire. You'll equally find a money archetype quiz. That is the beginning of us diagnosing your money shadows. Once you're clear on your money shadows, then you can know, we'll give you a clear roadmap on how to move forward so that you can transform your relationship with money and elevate your own financial well-being. It's a wrap with me, Edith Sidondo, your money coach. Let's reconnect tomorrow on episode 10.